Hey guys, Angry Monkey here,
And Kajinama.
and we are reacting to the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer that dropped earlier today, or yesterday if I failed to upload it today. Anyway, I've not seen it. This is a blind react for me. Kaj did watch it earlier, and he's got a lot of thoughts that he'll drop either during the video or after the video or whatever. But for me, outside of a couple things that were, I don't know, posted on Facebook or whatever, which I tried my best to avoid, but that's kind of hard when everybody's like, Switch 2 stuff. I'm like, no, 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 don't want to see that. However, somebody did tag me in the actual launch date, so I unfortunately got that spoiled, but this is pretty much a blind react to the Switch 2 trailer. So let's get started, because this is a long video.
Over an hour or so.
Over an hour, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it is. There we go. Okay. All right, you got it good for you? You're playing?
Yep, it's playing for me.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I got colors.
I got colors too. Okay. It's like Legos.
Building blocks.
Legos are more fun. It's not quite Minecraft, but there you go. All right, Nintendo Switch 2. And our first game is... That Yoshi
Mario.
definitely tells me it is Mario Kart.
Yoshi's.
Yeah, Yoshi's.
Yep, we saw that in the last trailer.
Yeah. I like these graphics.
I just like the more modern, shorter Mario that they're doing.
More modern, shorter Mario? What do you mean?
His newer model is shorter than.
Oh, okay.
Ones. And he's a little bit chubby.
Yeah, I see that.
In a good way.
It's all the pasta that he eats. So you said that there was a character in here that you don't recognize.
Yep, I've got a screenshot of them to send you you can include in the video.
Okay. Let's see if I can identify. I mean, I probably wouldn't recognize him, but let's see if I can identify the mystery character.
Yeah, I watched through this thing probably twice at a quarter speed to like really get in depth in this. Grinding on rails.
Yeah,
on
that's
cart.
cool. It's almost like
Wall
the
riding.
Yeah.
Cow.
The cow. That cow's adorable.
Giant toad.
Yeah, giant toad and. Oh, that's cool.
Just to hop aboard the train. And
Whoa.
outfits.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we saw Boo in an outfit.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you got little planes and wow, there's a lot here. Mario Kart World.
Yep.
So,
It's still Mario Kart themed, so
yeah.
like if you would like, I can pause it at the end of the Mario Kart section for us to talk.
Okay.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
I really like that they're upfront about, here's the faces of who's been working.
Oh, yeah, I like that. And it's nice to have, it's nice to have a face with a name and everything, yeah.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere
Interesting.
will change.
There's Boo.
Yeah, oh, I like that.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Wow. Because I was wondering if it was Mario Kart World that you'd be able to do that, yeah.
In a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
That's interesting.
24 drivers in each race, the most in series history. The competition is gearing up.
Oh yeah, 24 racers too.
That is insane. So that means that I'll be in 24th place.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Ooh. Okay. That's how they're going to do it.
You make it all the way to the finish line?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure you can turn that mode off, but that's an interesting...
Well, that's a game mode. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
Colors versus mode in the previous ones. It's just
Okay.
a separate mode.
Okay, I
And
figured.
this is free roam.
Yeah, that's fun. I could
So
see
you
me
can
putting a lot of hours into this free roam type mode.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Especially because you can drive the races and find shortcuts at your own pace. So.
That's fun. Yeah, I like that.
And you can do it multiplayer too. So.
Yeah, that would be kind of like a chill mode when you want to play a little bit of Mario Kart, but you don't really feel like getting involved in some high tense race or whatever. Just drive around. Like, is that kind of what the Diddy Kong racing is all about? Where you have like the you know what I'm talking about?
So yeah, it has like a hub world that you can drive around in.
Yeah. Okay.
But not the actual courses, which are separate.
Oh, okay.
I paused this just a second too early.
Oh, that's okay. I'm looking at all the characters.
This is a launch title.
A launch title. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a game to get on launch. And so I'm looking at all the characters.
Yeah, like this is one of my 2 titles that I feel are probably look at getting launch day or like release day. I'm going to say the release day because they're not all the other one's not a launch title.
Okay. Yeah, but
I counted 43 characters throughout the trailer.
43. Wow. That's a lot of characters.
I believe the last character might be hinting at some kind of like personal character, like me creation. Because the eyes are not like any of the existing characters. They remind me more of a Mii's.
Where are you looking?
They're not on this.
Oh,
that's actually
okay.
one of the things.
Who's the little Who's the little red thing above Yoshi?
Above Yoshi, that is a Para Buddy Bid.
What game is he from? What game is he from?
That is Super Mario 3D World, I believe is what.
Okay. That's the only one I don't recognize, at least from this screenshot. But you're saying the character you're talking about is not in this. Okay.
Part of this, no.
Okay.
So you've got normal ones. If you look on the right side, you can see Spike to the right of Waluigi.
Yeah.
You can see Wiggler to the left of Waluigi.
Mm-hmm. I forget the penguin's name, but I recognize the penguin from different Mario games.
Yep. There was a Nabbit was visible, Lakitu was visible, Koopa, Hammer Bro, Moo Moo,
the cow.
Yeah. There was a snowman on a cart.
I didn't see the
snowman.
snowman.
Chuck.
I saw the
charging Chuck.
I saw the charging Chuck.
The fishbone.
The what?
There was a fishbone, the underwater fish.
Oh, okay.
That was on a cart. Cataquack, which is from Sunshine, the things that launch you up in the air.
Oh, they're in the game.
One of them. Sting Bee, which is the bee from what is it? What is that?
The thing from Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sidestepper, which is a crab. Monty Mole, Swoops the bat. Piantas are drivable players. There's a dolphin.
Wow, there are so many characters in. That's amazing.
I'm like, yeah, I counted 43 characters.
That's cool. I am really excited for this one.
I don't think I'd be able to accurately tag that thing, but yeah, there is a snowman who's right next to one of the to the character that I think is a me. So.
Oh, are you sending that to me or?
Yeah, let me send that to you real quick before I continue.
All right. So future me, put up a picture of this thing as soon as I get it. As soon as I react to it, I guess. Isn't that just Baby Mario? That's what it looks like.
Is it Baby? Does Baby Mario have those eyes?
I thought he did.
I
I
don't know because I don't really look at Baby Mario too much, so maybe it is just Baby Mario, and
I
they're just
I thought it was just
because it
Baby
does have
Mario.
the Mario logo on it, but I didn't think Baby Mario had those. But no, that makes sense. That would account for the Mario logo. I thought it was like a Mii that was themed as Mario, but because you know how they did the theme for
Yeah.
the Mii's in the previous one.
Yeah,
In which case, that would make 42 characters, which would line up pretty nicely on a grid.
that's true. I think it's just Baby Mario, but who knows?
Just
I
Baby Mario
from
in
a
an outfit that's unusual at a weird camera angle.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I think it's just Baby Mario, but yeah,
yeah, that was
okay.
the only thing I didn't think about thinking because I looked at Mario and I thought I looked at Baby Mario too. Unfortunately, the babies aren't on this screen, but
Right. Well, I know I saw either Baby Peach or Baby Rosalina at one point, so I know the babies are in this.
oh yeah, they're all of them are in there. One of the
Okay.
things you'll notice that wasn't there was no Pink Gold Peach, no Metal Mario, no Dry Bowser, or actually I didn't even see Dry Bones on there.
You're right. I maybe when
Going
it
through all of this, I did not see Dry Bones. I'm wondering if
well
because they're doing an outfit system, if Dry Bones is an outfit for Koopa
that's what
and
I'm
Dry Bowser
wondering.
is an outfit for Bowser,
That's
and
what I'm
the
wondering.
Metal Marios are outfits for their characters.
Yeah, I was thinking that too because I felt it was redundant to have Gold Mario and regular Mario, Peach Gold or the Gold.
And called Peach,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So having them as like a costume change makes sense now, but Dry Bones. I mean, yeah, it is just a dry Koopa, but Dry Bones does feel like its own character, so that's kind of weird. But I guess it makes sense.
I'm like if they did Dry Bowser as a appearance of that, I could see them doing Dry Bones,
Yeah.
or they could technically be saving it update or something later on. Have like the like undead update, but
Oh
then why
yeah.
wouldn't they save the fish? So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I could see that.
the other thing I noted was that when they were going through the cups, Crown City was on two of the different cups that they showed off. The same course was in two different cups.
Interesting. Well, I guess that makes
So
sense because it looked like you
seeing
can kind of map your route, so you can go like to this one, to this one, to this one. So maybe that's how you can have different courses in each cup if you like map it a certain way or something.
or I wonder if approaching the city from that side gives a different course
Oh, okay. I can see that.
type of deal. So can't really say for certain, but I saw that they had it on two different ones, and I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah,
Um,
but hmm. Yeah, but I'm definitely excited. Like, yeah, I agree with you. I'm definitely picking this on launch date. If I could get a Switch too, I mean, I'd definitely be getting this
yeah.
with my Switch too. All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and continue, and you'll see
Okay. Oh
more
yeah, you're
information about
yeah
that later.
yeah you drive the train. Yeah.
Game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Still haven't said the announcement.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario
Okay.
Kart
So
World
we'll
Direct.
get more
So be on
information
the lookout for more
April
information
17th.
Even
in the
more.
future.
Okay.
That's not that far away.
Yeah, that's
That's
2
2 weeks.
weeks. Yeah.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Although I kind of want to avoid watching that one because I want to have some surprises going into it.
Next,
But
we'd like to introduce some of
yeah.
the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Joy-Con 2. Okay.
And
Throw a
on
number
right
2 on it. Make it different that way.
we've added a new C button.
Ooh,
the C button.
C button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
New noise for the C button.
Ooh.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was you. So quick.
It looks like Discord.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of Discord.
Wait, no.
So the C is like communicate, I guess.
Yeah, it's communicate.
Okay.
I really hope that it's I really hope that it also functions for taking screenshots as well. But
Mm.
but yeah, they'll go over the communication features.
That's cool.
Built-in voice chat is something that Nintendo's been missing.
You're right, because like I mean they kind of had a slight variation to that on the DS because they had the microphone, but I mean that was very basic. Because like the Wii didn't have that. The Wii U kind of had that, I think. Did it?
Yeah.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly,
Oh, that's cool.
letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature
Yep. And the mic's right on the top of the system, so.
Easily chat with
Oh.
friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Screen share. Cool. It's Discord.
It really is Discord.
share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Play with noise cancellation.
You guys are just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh shoot! Oh, ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh no.
I like how the intent is intentionally a low frame rate, so you get an idea of what's going on. But
Oh, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah, I know that one.
that's kind of cool too. Everybody playing a different game.
Wow. I'm like in
But yeah, I agree. The low frame rates, it makes sense. It's fair. I mean, you can still see what's going on, but that way it doesn't overpower
Yeah.
the Switch
and
too.
that way it doesn't like take a ton of bandwidth or anything
Yeah.
else. Like you still get an idea of what's going on. But
Yeah.
Guys,
and then this feature here,
or expand another friend's game
Oh.
screen.
and it like slightly enhances the frame rate and
Yeah.
graphics, so you can like get a better idea of what's going on. But
Yeah. Or kind of like how that guy's like, oh yeah, go over
Still
here
not
and do
quite-
this thing. So that's kind of a cool thing to like if I'm stuck in a game, you could be like, oh yeah, you go over here and do this. Yeah, that's cool.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Oh, yo, that's it.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang. We're really Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so.
I thought that was my phone. I'm like, I put my phone on silent.
Here, you can quickly and
I
easily
didn't.
mute yourself and more.
I'm gonna put mine on
And
charge
there's
though.
this.
That's a good idea because I'm
By
at
connecting this camera to the
50%,
system-
but I'll put it on charge.
Hey,
At 35, so.
Oh, yeah, yours is a little low.
Yo! Hey.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game. Your face is on here.
Camera's a nice option.
Yeah, I don't.
I like that it
Here's how it looks. With
it appears to be
just a
sold separately. So
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think I would ever use it or buy it, but it's a cool feature to have.
Camera feed like this.
I just hope that it supports any USB camera and not be like you have to use ours, because
Oh.
then it would be a lot better.
Yeah. Well, it is Nintendo. I kind of expect them to be like,
I
oh,
could see it being either way.
okay.
You can play games and hang out as if you were together.
But if it was just any USB camera, I could literally just take the one from my computer, and
Compete in
Mm.
online multiplayer games.
I would not want to play Splatoon while screen sharing. That just is too much extra noise at the bottom. So
Yeah, I agree.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
oh, and see retro game competitions,
Or hold a sports
That's kind of fun.
like what you did with
Well, we're still
fruit.
we're still doing that. We just
anytime
it's been hard for all of us to meet up
game chat.
because like
yeah. I was gonna say, but that's an option. If everyone
actually,
has a
yeah,
Switch too,
that is
technically you can do it
true.
over that.
Yeah,
Developing game chat.
I didn't even think of
Was for you to
Yeah.
I think Fruit's already interested.
others
Yeah.
more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, since it says available on the same day, I'm assuming it's not bundled.
Nintendo Switch Online
Yeah.
membership will be required to use game chat.
And
Yeah,
I
obviously,
figured, yeah,
online is required for online functionality.
makes
It is
sense.
possible to experience game chat. It will
But
be
this-
available without a membership for a limited time.
For the first
We hope
You
you'll
know.
try it out.
Oh, okay.
10 months or whatever.
Oh, that's pretty
They're
cool.
making it free.
Chat
Okay.
supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use game chat to play with their friends.
I always thought those were really cute during the Switch
They
era.
are always really cute.
Yeah.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
Local only, but you know.
That's still a cool feature though.
Well, actually, here it says it's online play.
Oh.
So, actually, it looks like specific games only. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think it would be every game.
I mean,
they'll probably
Mario
add
3D
more.
World, being able to do Mario 3D World in online multiplayer with only one person owning it.
That's a pretty big deal.
So we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Effect
we'd like to
added.
show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself. Please take a look.
People have very mixed feelings on this one.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
So you were saying they were conflicted
The
about
screen supports up to
About
This
what?
next game, I forgot
Oh, the
about
next
this part
game.
in the middle.
Okay, I thought you were talking about this, and I'm like,
titles.
yeah, okay.
It also has 1080 or 120 FPS.
The
So
LCD screen is more
Okay.
you can do 720 and 1080 at 720p and 1080 or 120 FPS, or 1080 and 30 FPS or 60 FPS. So
I guess that all
still get
depends.
1080 and 60. So
That's really good. I guess it all depends on what kind of game. Like, okay, well
high
that's
action games, I prefer the 120. But
by pressing the release button on the back.
hey, no more accidentally bumping the Joy-Cons and then falling off.
yeah,
SL and
yeah, because that was one of my
And those buttons
concerns.
are
greater comfort and
Oh, that's
performance.
nice.
And so much bigger buttons.
Joy-Con 2
Yes,
held horizontally.
I like that.
Control sticks
The
are
left and
bigger.
right sticks are now larger. Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Okay.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
That's pretty cool.
I actually have my surround sound headset on, so
Oh, okay.
it's actually kind of interesting hearing it actually in surround sound.
Oh, you're actually hearing
So-
that?
Place
That's
your
cool.
Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah.
however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
I like that angles that you can get.
Yeah.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
So what does that serve?
It's handy for connecting
Oh,
a
okay.
USB-C
That makes
camera
sense.
or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay.
So-
That's nice.
which
Okay.
First switch was you couldn't play it in tabletop and
Right.
charge. So
You're right.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and
It's
more.
still not a lot of
Reading and
space
writing
though,
data
but
is also
it is
faster.
definitely better than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay, because I have felt my
And
Switch
like-
get warm before, so that's a nice feature.
Oh yeah.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I know that was kind of a red flag, but I know that they were just referring to like Nintendo Labo and other things that just aren't compatible with the Switch 2.
They published a full list, so I can go over that.
Okay.
So before we continue, the full list of games, it's actually really kind of short.
Mm-hmm.
Ring Fit Adventure,
Makes
the
sense.
Joy-Cons just physically don't connect to the
Right.
ring. So, but you can still use the Joy-Con ones with the Switch 2 system.
So you still can play it, just you have to use the Switch 1.
You have to have a Switch 1 controller to play it.
But the game is still compatible with it. Just you just
Yeah,
need it.
it's
Okay.
just out of the box you can't play it. So they're warning.
Okay, I get it.
1-2 Switch. 1-2 Switch is the same thing. It uses an IR camera, which is only in the Switch 1 controllers.
Okay.
Everybody 1-2 Switch again. The vibration is actually different. So the games are harder than intended.
Okay.
Game Builder Garage, there's no IR camera. Nintendo Switch Sports, the Joy-Con controller does not fit in the adapter for the leg strap, which that seems like the easiest fix to do.
Yeah.
Warrior Remove It, there's no IR camera. And then Nintendo Labo, which the console just physically doesn't fit.
Right.
Some the only ones that it's like, you cannot play this.
Okay.
The other ones are like, you can with the other controllers.
Right. Okay.
And then they have a list of games that have some performance issues that the developers are working on.
Okay. So yeah, that's a really small list. And outside of possibly the Wario one, like none of those are really significant. I mean, like, I mean,
Wario is the biggest one, and it's even then they might update it to add in a mode that just turns off if there's only a few IARC things, they might add in a mode where you don't have to use it.
Okay.
To make it compatible.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just not confirmed anything yet. So.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's a pretty small list. So that's definitely comforting to people because like I said, I know that there were a lot of people that were really concerned about that, and I'm like, guys, come on, you don't be concerned that Breath of the Wild or Pokemon, don't be concerned because obviously those are going to work. It's going to be some of these smaller titles like Ring Fit Adventure or Nintendo Labo and stuff like that, which I
knew it was going to mainly be Labo because the console just couldn't fit. All the other ones are if you have the Switch 1 you can still play it, but and take advantage of the Switch 2's faster load times. So
yeah, true. That would definitely welcome in some of those games. Yeah, okay. And you said this next one you're split on?
Nintendo Switch 2 isn't
the community's pretty split on.
The community split on it. Okay.
Redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new.
Yeah, because I forgot about they went over the Switch here because I didn't write that down on my notes on
okay.
the order they did things.
Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Huh.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Like, it's really cool to learn this, but
yeah,
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
it's just not something that it's like it's a paid software.
Through
So
examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about
So-
I guess it really
Nintendo
depends
Switch
upon the price tag for
Another
how
example,
the community
Joy-Con
really
2
feels about it.
controllers have mouse
Yeah.
controls. And when
I-
combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
I mean, it's a neat thing, but that's kind of more like a free toy feature to include, not a paid thing.
Yeah, it's like
Combining
they
mouse
typically do
controls and
that,
Gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
you know. But I mean, there are
are
mini
secrets
games
to
in it.
discover
Yeah,
It looks
okay.
like so. Like,
mini-games and tech demos.
I still think that would be like a free like a free download just to kind of play around with the Switch 2. I can't imagine this being
or
a,
or make it cheap.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
th-
paid
this-
digital only game, so no physical copies, no like.
okay.
It's not for collectors. It's not for.
Yeah.
It's for like tech demos.
Yeah.
This is the game card.
Bright and red.
Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Okay, well that
The same shape
I was gonna
as
say
Nintendo
that
Switch
definitely
game
makes them
card,
stand out from
but
the
it's
Switch
now
1.
red, and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
I have to check to see what my current one is for the Switch.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Okay.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller.
So my big question
It
with
has a
that
C button, which
is,
functions
let's just say that I
same
transfer
as on
some
the
data
back.
over to
There
the
are
Switch
new
2,
GL and GR
but let's just say I still want to play my
buttons
Switch
for
1. Can I
substitution
transfer the
buttons.
data back to the Switch 1? I doubt it,
In
but
addition, an audio jack
That's
has
one of the
been
big
added.
questions. It's like I need more
We've
information
introduced
about.
a few new features.
Can I have it on
Today's
both?
presentation,
Yeah.
The official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
because like let's
Yeah,
say
there's an Ask the Developer section, which is already up, but I just haven't looked at Ask the Developer because I've been too busy today.
yeah, okay.
We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Ta-da!
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th. Okay.
We're very much looking forward to the day
2
when
months.
you all get to experience
That's
it, so please wait
very
just a bit
that's
longer.
very near. Yeah, that's I mean, I've got
But
the money.
everyone, because of how many leaks there's been about it, it's not a surprise that they like. I'm not surprised that they,
On
you know,
Nintendo Switch 2,
Yeah.
they probably
there's
pushed
three
back the
types of games.
thing. Oh, this is important.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features
I mentioned
of
this
Switch
on the
2.
previous direct.
Oh, okay.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Mhm.
Nintendo Switch
Oh
2
yeah,
edition
Switch
games
2
are the third type.
editions. Yeah.
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
And they'll answer your biggest question here.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Oh.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
Interesting, but I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that.
So you can experience all the reactions and emotions.
I mean, it's cool to be able to like do that, but
Yeah.
not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Just being able to see everyone's like laughing face as they get taken out or anything like that's cool when you're
Yeah.
playing online, especially.
Yeah.
Bowser will bring you
But
on
I don't think I would ever use that mode.
the most coins.
But
I'm saying like this
appreciate it
mode, but-
exists.
RC car with your voice.
I just wonder how much of this is going to be locked if you don't have a camera. Can you just not use this at all, or does it just
Oh.
cut out the half you can't do?
Take a ride on the mouse control
Well, I mean, the audio commands would still come through the controller.
You're off.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, does it just cut out the half you can't do, or does it just block the whole node if you don't have a camera?
Oh, yeah. I don't
Also, I
know.
like the fact that Yoshi has to have a different lap bar
When you
than everyone else. So
Oh, yeah.
his lap bar there is different.
Yeah, I see that.
This is cool. This is cool. It's the mouse to like.
And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Like this stuff is cool. The mouse controls is
Yeah,
fantastic.
That's cool.
How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade
I
pack.
figured that would be a thing, the upgrade packs.
Yeah. So you can get a physical copy of the new version, or you can just buy the upgrade.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I haven't bought Jamboree yet, I don't think. So,
Look at these.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, just the performance boosts you'll get on
oh,
those.
definitely.
I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet because I wanted to get more in Breath of the Wild done.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
this actually might make me go back and get closer to 100% on Breath of the Wild. This right here.
You can get even
Especially since you can transfer all your data. Yeah.
Oh no, this right here. This
Oh,
specifically.
Zelda Notes.
This
Okay.
new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
It's a GPS for
having a map of-
Koroks.
It's a GPS for Koroks.
That's
yes.
amazing.
You can share your
Other than
creations
this,
with
being able to
anyone
share your
and send them to another
Tears of the
player to
Kingdom
create in
creations with each other.
Oh, that's cool.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Big question here is, there's another one.
Kirby Forgotten
In
Land
Kirby
Switch
and the
2.
Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Because I do have Forgotten Land, but I definitely got to get this game for the new
This
mode.
story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new
Spring
adventure.
Kirby.
So the question would be, would we, if we ever play this game on the channel, would we do the
Both Nintendo Switch and a
the
Nintendo
Switch or the Switch 2 version? Probably the Switch 2 version.
If you have it, the Switch 2 version, just because of the extra content.
Yeah, okay. And this would
But
be a game.
This
That's a game that I plan on getting on the Switch 2. Like, I can't imagine this running well on Switch 1.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K.
I believe on the Switch 1, it's just going to be a lot of not as graphically intense, because this is 4K 60 FPS on Switch 2.
Yeah.
That's a very intensive thing compared to
yeah.
the Switch 1.
Yeah, but I
But just
figured...
being able to use mouse controls for the aiming.
True. And I figured that this would be a Switch 2 thing as well.
Later this year,
Yep.
will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Yeah, there's already, like, system sellers on this thing. That's mind-blowing. Because obviously a Pokemon game is going to be a system seller. Mario Kart, no doubt, is going to be a system seller. Metroid, not really a system seller, but definitely a high, like...
It's for those types of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, physical and digital versions, so you can pick.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward
Yeah,
to
I'm
these
going to be
Nintendo
getting
Switch 2 edition
a lot of games over the summer here.
Yeah, that with combining with the whole you can transfer your games back and forth that they had from the previous Direct that they talked about, how you can share your games to another system.
Yeah.
My big thing is what happens if I have the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of the game on the Switch 2 and then go back to, transfer it back to the Switch 1. Like, can I do that? And not if I already own the Switch 2 edition.
Good question. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be able to play the new content, but yeah, like let's just say that you played through a level
but could I still play it?
Yeah, because that's a good question.
Especially for some of that stuff,
like Breath of the Wild.
Super Mario Party, because I'm only going to have, the Switch 2 is going to become like the more like living room console for me, and then the Switch 1 is going to be the more portable one at that point.
Right. Yeah.
Is how I'm going to do it. So it's going to be if I want to take Mario Party anywhere, I'd want to take just the standard one because I'm not going to have the microphone or anything else anyways. So
that's a good point.
Yep.
Well, that's definitely something to ask the developers. I'm sure others are thinking the same thing, though.
All right, ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Was not prepared for this next game.
Game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Huh.
Wheelchair basketball?
Yeah.
I'm like, that was not on my big
that was not on my I was not expecting that either. Drag Drive. This looks fun. I'm not a sports ball guy, but this one looks
really
fun.
Looks like it's really well done.
Yeah, it's kind of like
this was not on my bingo card.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rocket League, where I don't care about soccer, but Rocket League is just such a unique experience that it's kind of fun. This looks fun. I'd play this. This looks fun.
Especially because it's a little slower pace than Rocket League.
That's
but
true.
Still has that
Yeah. I mean, this isn't a day one buy, but this is definitely oh, that's cool. This one's on sale. I definitely got to get this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Dunk. In a wheelchair. Yes, exactly how that works.
I love it. That's great. But yeah, this definitely has summer 2025. Okay. Yeah, that one looks fun.
I did not write down release dates for any of the titles that I recorded down. So.
Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
Well, after this, I'll probably. I know that GameEye has like a wish list feature for even games that aren't out yet. So I'll probably go through GameEye because they probably have all those in there, and I can add them to the wish list, and that way I know they're coming.
I knew what this game was by this tiny little bit, so.
Oh, Elden Ring.
Before you said it.
Okay, yeah, I've not played Elden Ring.
I wouldn't expect you to. It's a Souls-like. So.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a very beloved game, but I just haven't bought it yet. I probably will at some point, but Elden Ring and the other Souls games, they're not a priority for me because of. Yeah.
Yep. Get ready for. I think that we get to one of their rapid fire sections.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Super.
Looks like a little bit further.
Say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch.
So this is kind of like a Diablo type. I don't know. Whenever I see this kind of style, I think of it like a Diablo type game.
Yeah, it's that roguelike.
Yeah, that
type game.
Yeah.
Look for more about Hades 2 later this year. 皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々が
We got Capcom. Okay.
Street Fighter 6 です。
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter 6. No, wait, they just announced the game.
Huh. I didn't even. I kind of forgot that Street Fighter V was a thing.
Yep. And they got amiibos and amiibo cards.
Well, I gotta collect those because I collect amiibos.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing
This one to me is not a not one I plan on getting day one, but
launch. After 2 long wars,
I still have to play the first one.
restricted, we will
I.
liberated from humans.
I'm just trying to see what it is.
Arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale.
Arsenal.
You're buying.
Is that the name of the game?
Nope.
Okay.
He said I need an arsenal, so
Oh, okay.
it popped up on.
This planet will be ours. The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart. All children, bring hope to our
Oh,
lives.
Damon Ex Machina. Okay.
Yep, sequel.
Okay. I don't think I have that one.
From Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction
Split Fiction?
to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
Looks
Let
fun.
me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me.
This is what their third game that is a 2-player only game.
Today, Switch 2 launches.
Still looks like a fun game though. I can see that being on the channel.
We're bringing fans together across the world. Both
I don't know if it's I think you can play it on a single system too.
Okay, that'd be nice.
Because they also did there was another one. There was 2 other games that were 2-player only by them. So
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Alan from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts,
Hogwarts
Legacy.
Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Which I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but this Hogwarts game looked really interesting. But it was just so.
I'm just disappointed that they had DLC planned and like a Game of the Year edition, and it was all canceled like
Oh,
but
that's
that before it was
unfortunate.
even announced.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, because I remember that they were announcing that, and that's kind of why I didn't buy the original version because I was expecting this other version. But oh, Tony Hawk game,
Good old classic Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk.
which I'm sure
It's
that'll
the
be a
old
fun time.
3 and 4. So
Oh yeah, 3 and that's right. Because I know the new Tony Hawk game was not that good, from what I hear. But
yeah, this is the old 3 and 4. Just
Okay.
Like
then these are gonna be good. You sold me one of the Tony Hawk games. I remember that.
I think it was 3.
It was 3. Okay. Yeah, I remember you sold
I
me
think
one of them.
so. Because some of this looks familiar to me, but
Okay. A few moments later. No way. It's SpongeBob.
I was gonna say I heard nothing about this part. But
Hello, this is Christian Elvedam from IO Interactive.
That's funny. I was not expecting the
We're
SpongeBob.
bringing our flagship title, Hitman: World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hitman's good.
I
You know how to
have
play it on the go?
Agent 47.
that is pretty cool. I have the Hitman games, but I've never played them. But they look fun, and having on the go is always fun too.
There's so much you can do with them.
Oh yeah, it looks like you could do kind of anything like that.
Plus, we are excited
When you see the high level players who are competing, it's really entertaining.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I did not see this one coming.
Okay. I was about to guess. Is this like a James Bond thing? Yep.
Yep, it's a James. How long has it been since we had a James Bond game?
It's been a while.
It's made by the same people who do Hitman.
coming to Nintendo
Oh.
Like,
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
like,
good.
that's
That's gonna
gonna
be
be
good. Yeah. Yeah, I think our last James Bond game was like GameCube, PS2 era.
Reborn.
they had a newer one, but it didn't do so good.
Oh, okay.
Default returns, remastered in high definition,
What game's this?
featuring the brave and default commands that help
Bravely Default.
Oh, okay.
turn-based battles.
It was a 3DS game.
Right. The name sounded familiar. I just never played it.
I really liked the concept of just you can skip your turn to stockpile to be an action to do next turn.
That's pretty cool.
Square Enix presents the classic
And so you can, choose to combo when you need it.
HD remake.
That's cool. Isn't there like aren't there 2 of them, Bravely Default, or is it just the one?
Yep.
Okay.
No, there's 2 of them.
Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
only played the first one.
Okay. Well, we know that Fruit's gonna want this one.
Yakuza 0, Director's Cut.
Yeah.
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください発売日は任天堂スイッチ2の発売と同じ日です今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください
Oh wow, pre-orders
More
are.
games to show from our publishing and development partners. But for now,
Maybe I
we'd like to show
do
a game
look
being
to
developed
that.
in collaboration with Nintendo.
What, you talking about Yakuza?
No. I just got a notification about when Switch 2 pre-orders open because they didn't even announce it.
Okay. We'll talk about that.
It was not part of this announcement, so.
Okay, we'll talk about that at the end of this.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
Instantly knew it's Zelda, right?
Yeah, I'm like Hylian, like another Zelda thing? Like, yeah.
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
I really like when they pick this depiction of Ganondorf.
Yeah.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Oh, is it Warriors?
Yep,
Okay.
a Warriors type game, but without Link.
Interesting.
It's just Zelda in. Well, at least there's no Link shown in any of these, which I think is kind of interesting to have
Yeah.
a Zelda game without
Which
Link again.
Which I guess that makes sense because I mean, well, I've not played Tears of the Kingdom, but I've played a little bit of Breath of the Wild, and I know that like Link wakes up like 1,000 years later or something, so it makes sense that he's
100
not
years
here.
later,
100
so-
years, yeah.
But this is supposed to take place before he even went to sleep, so
Oh, okay.
it's a question of what happened, or is Link an unlockable character?
Hyrule Warriors
Mm.
Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by
But,
Koei
yeah, that's exciting.
with support from
All right.
Nintendo.
I'm ready for your excitement.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Except you don't have Nintendo Switch Online, so.
I actually have it for like 3 months right now because Bucky on Discord, thank you Bucky, gave me a little thing for Christmas and I just activated it like a couple weeks ago. So for right now, I do have it for a couple months.
Please take a look at
This is in regards to the expansion pass, so like the higher edition.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw something GameCube related on Facebook, and I was wondering on how that was going to tie into this.
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
Nintendo
And they've got some good titles that are coming right off.
2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game
Well,
that
people got their Wind Waker, kinda.
through cell shading.
Kinda. They wished it was the HD remake. but
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to add in a variant edition, kind of like how they did on the Super Nintendo and other ones. How they
Oh.
would add in variants of like pre-completed
Soul Calibur 2, that's a good one.
with Link.
Yeah, that's why it's important.
3D weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the
And
Legend of
Link.
Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a
F-Zero,
world of
okay,
vertical racing
yeah.
at speeds over
GX.
2,000 kilometers
Yeah,
per
you
hour.
got a big one here.
Will put it all on the line.
Yeah.
Death-defying
I mean, they've already had 3 big titles.
Oh yeah.
So like, Soul Calibur is probably the smallest one they've announced so far.
Yeah.
That one was.
To experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
I mean, I've got all these games they've announced already on my GameCube, but this is still a really cool feature.
Oh yeah, it's really cool for like me who I don't know. I got
Right.
Wind Waker HD, so that doesn't super matter.
But yeah, getting F-Zero GX and Pokemon XD,
Sunshine, Path of
Chibi
Radiance,
Robo,
Pokemon XD, Strikers, Chibi
dude,
Robo, Luigi's
wow,
Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum.
that is
they're stocking this
they
right off.
yeah. Like, I mean, I have pretty much all those games they mentioned, but I'm also thinking like, well, gee, if I get the Switch online and like go on vacation or something, like, oh, I can play like some of my favorite GameCube games on. That's. And
then the GameCube controller, which I know is going to sell very quickly.
Oh yeah, no doubt, because the GameCube controller is
this is an online only. Online only. You have to order from Nintendo. You have to have a Nintendo account, and they also restrict how many you can order. Like,
yeah,
they do not play around with these controllers. They don't want scalpers reselling them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a part of me that kind of wants to get the Switch online, because I mean, like I said, I'm on vacation, and like let's just say I can have access to like all those, but I'm also thinking like, well, I don't need that because I do have them already. What?
Deltarune. I knew you wouldn't know it. Yep.
Is that the Undertale people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same people.
Okay, because when I saw the sprite work, I'm like, that kind of reminds me of Undertale. Okay.
Oh yeah, and right here, like.
I've not played Undertale, but I watched.
Sans, but.
Yeah, I've seen a playthrough of Undertale.
No.
That's pretty cool. So this is like I mean, not related to Undertale, but it's a new game from the creators. Okay.
It's same world, just like a different story.
Same world. Okay.
Hi, I'm Randy from
And this is here.
Borderlands 4. Okay, that's probably your other day one, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Well, not for Switch. I want to get Borderlands 4 on PC.
Okay.
Because I own every other Borderlands game on PC already. So.
And it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months
Launches this year.
There's more from 2K on the way.
Yeah, this year.
I'm Dennis Shirt from Firaxis Games. We're releasing an Nintendo
Civilization.
Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization
Civ 7. Yep.
Civ 7
I've never played a Civilization game. They look really fun. I'm just terrible at strategy games, so I know that I'm like, it's. I'm not saying it's not for me.
I would say 5 or 6 are the easier ones to get into. Civ 7 is still so new that they're changing some things in it, but Civ 5 and 6, you can get complete editions with all DLC for not that expensive.
Okay, I might get one of those then. Because they do look fun. I just that would probably be a game I have to play with you because I'm just terrible at strategy games.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I know 7 supports crossplay between systems, but I don't think 6 does.
Okay.
I'd have to double.
Four kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering the raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
This might be a fun game on the channel for the 4 of us. Just some kind of fun, like...
It's like some puzzle survival type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, I can't see me playing this by myself, obviously, but, like, if the 4 of us were playing that game together, that would be really fun. Kind of like all of us playing, like, Octodad or something, where we're all kind of working together. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Octodad would be such a mess. In all the best of ways.
Oh, yeah. That's why I want to play that game so bad on the channel.
I'd say we do, what is it, the Chaos mode on 4-player?
What's that one?
Because there's a mode where you each have like a set like limb you control,
Yeah.
and then there's a mode where it also like will swap after like major objectives or something.
Yes.
Or maybe it's per level it swaps or something.
Yes,
Like,
I
but there's
agree.
like, oh hey, suddenly these two players are the legs.
Yeah, I agree. We gotta do the chaos mode. That sounds so great. All right, what game's this?
I actually did not. It looks like one I already knew, but and like this one is just more. I don't know enough about it to know like when I would want it. So it's not a day one, but like
Star Seeker. Yeah.
Considering it's 2026, so.
Okay, that's one we'll have to. Yeah, I have to learn more about that one.
New Year Expedition, so.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Considering you couldn't launch on Switch because just the sheer power needed.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it on PS4. I haven't played it yet, but I do have it on PS4.
Okay.
But who knows? Maybe the Switch 2 version will be better. I don't know. I just know a lot of people didn't like it.
There was some performance issues when they launched it. I don't know if it's gotten better.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say that looks like Final Fantasy VII.
Of course. Integrate. So this is the first part of the Final Fantasy VII trilogy. Whatever they're doing, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Because I've got the first two on PS5, or one of them on PS5. I got a collector's edition of one of them on PS5.
All right, ready for rapid fire?
All right, let's do it. Okay, never heard of this game, but same day. That's like a beat 'em up, I guess. Hollow Knight. Okay. Story of Seasons.
Story of Seasons.
Yeah. I remember that from the other direct. Goodnight Universe. Never heard of it. 2 Point Museum. Okay.
2 Point Museum.
Looks kind of fun.
A 2 point game, basically.
Wild Hearts. Never heard of it, but it looks pretty cool. Witchbrook. Oh yeah, that was
Witchbrook.
Yeah, that was like the Harry Potter looking Sims game. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Rune Factory. Okay.
Rune Factory.
Marvel Comics. That one looks
Marvel
really fun.
Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah, that one looks fun. Star Wars Outlaws.
Star Wars Outlaws.
And Civilization, of course, and all the other ones that we went through.
Nobunaga's Ambition.
We haven't had a Nobunaga game in a while. Fast
Fusion.
Yeah. A Fast Fusion. That looks like a
Fusion.
That looks like a F-Zero knockoff. Oh yeah, Shadow Labyrinth. That looked pretty cool. That one looked interesting.
Writing Remastered, which was in the other one.
Yeah.
No Sleep for Kaminidate.
Yeah, that one looked cool. Reanimal looks
Reanimal,
yeah.
Which looks to be like some
Fortnite. Well, we got Fortnite. That's the most important one.
Ridge Racer.
Oh, interesting. New Professor Layton game.
Professor Layton, New World of Steam.
Tamagotchi Plaza.
Tamagotchi.
Human Fall Flat 2. Okay.
Alright, we are actually getting pretty close to the end of this.
Yeah, usually you have the rapid fire and then you got like one more big thing at the end.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
From the publishing and development partners, specifically.
Okay.
I have mixed feelings on this.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel. can transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
From Software.
Mm-hmm.
So you can already guess what kind of game it is.
Actually, no.
They made Elden Ring,
Okay.
and they're known for Dark Souls type games. So
Okay. So that's why I didn't recognize whatever it was.
and this gives me very much like Bloodborne vibes at times. And then they go and pull a jetpack, and then it suddenly doesn't feel Bloodborne anymore.
I mean, it's like vampire steampunk,
Yeah.
Lovecraftian horror.
Yeah, like
the world looks really interesting.
oh yeah, I'm really liking the world and like the concept of a Dark Souls game, but you're a vampire, and that's like how you're getting stronger. Because they never really like, before it was always like the experience of battle type of deal.
Yeah.
But like this being like you physically are draining your opponents.
As befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
I just wish the Dark Souls types games weren't like stupid hard because they look really cool.
Yeah, a lot of it is learning attack patterns, and it's just you have to beat your head against the wall of, oh, he attacks like this, and I got to do this to evade it. Then when you find it out, it's pretty fun. But
yeah, like I mean, people always say that it's brutally hard, but it's fair, and I'm like, well, I mean, at least it's fair. But
when you learn the mechanics, you're like, oh, this is real. Like they're very predictable. They are very on point. The attacks are very precise, and there's no like, you either get hit or you don't. There's no like, you rarely ever feel like, oh, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that.
Yeah.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available.
April 4th.
Oh.
2 days.
That's
wow, yeah.
Publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's more.
Okay.
All right, what is it?
I mean, it's a Kirby star. I can see it's a Kirby.
This is just so great. They're just trying to get the warp star to work.
Yeah.
And just climbing on it.
I love it. This is so great.
Yep.
Kirby Air Ride. Okay,
years.
yeah, this is definitely a Kirby Air Ride.
Ers.
Ah. because I knew it wasn't the original, but I'm like, okay, we're getting a sequel to Kirby Air Ride.
It still has Sakurai.
It still has Sakurai in it. Okay. Coming
and it's
this
year.
Okay, so not a launch title, but coming out this year. Man.
Yeah, that is my other game.
That I figured
that might be worth a day one purchase.
That's definitely a day one. Yeah. Man, I put so many hours in Kirby Air Ride 1 and
oh yeah.
City, like I hope they have City Trial or a similar thing to City Trial, because I sang that's why I go back to Kirby Air Ride. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Last title. I didn't notice this when I first watched it. There were coins there.
Playback is going to ask if we're still here, so I don't know if we have to like pause and unpause or something. So we got a new Donkey Kong game. Oh, yep, it paused.
Yep, I'm just pausing it for a second.
Oh, okay.
All right, there we go. And now just to it resume to continue it. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
is this an open world Donkey Kong game?
With destructible environment.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like I don't know how I feel about destructible environments in a DK game, but this looks fun.
But it also just is fitting for that to be in a DK game. Because I mean, like, think about it. He like smashes things, so like smashing the ground in a DK game, yeah.
And DK barrels are still there, and there's still a side-scrolling section. So like,
still got your minecart level.
Banana.
I don't like the way he looks, but everything else looks really cool about it.
Reminds what they did to
Mario.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, yeah, true. They did
specifically Banjo-Kazooie, like the newer format of how they did that.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me think of that same art style in a sense. It's not bad. Like, it's not as good as I wish it was, but it's not awful.
No, it's not awful. It's just I'm so used to DK looking a certain way.
I do like some of the enemy designs, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Bonanza.
Like
not Bonanza. Banana.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's like banana, but Bonanza. Yeah. 7/17, huh? Okay.
Was a brand new 3D platforming.
That's just over a month after the Switch comes out, so.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible
Man, this first year of Switch 2 is like, it's stacked.
The ground.
Yeah,
and I thought the first.
I think they originally planned to announce it earlier, but then things leaked, and so they didn't announce it, and they pushed back their plans.
Thanks, leakers.
Is that?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at
right here. This is what I was saying.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Well, I want a physical copy, but...
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Okay, so they have the regular and the one with the digital bundle, but you can still buy a physical copy of it.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience.
I know a lot of people are planning on buying the bundle.
We appreciate you joining
Which that works for me, because I was going to buy Mario Kart physically, so I'd be buying the non-bundle version. So, yeah,
the main reason is just the price difference.
Oh.
So they did not announce the price difference here. The price was only announced on the website.
Okay.
So I'm going to back this up just a little bit so we can have them on screen. So there's the standard edition, which is US $449.
Okay.
and then the bundle with Mario Kart World, which is $499.
I figured. Oh.
So $50. You're only paying $50 for the brand new Mario game.
Okay, I actually remember this. This was one of the things that did get spoiled, but go ahead and mention it.
Buying Mario Kart separately is a lot more expensive. And I honestly am under the opinion that they're going to change it. The retail price for Donkey Kong on their website is $69.99.
Uh-huh.
But Mario Kart is listed as $79.99.
Yeah.
$80 for a game. I'm under the opinion that that they might change it, or they might change it once they sell out of the bundled editions, or like the end of year or something. Because Tears of the Kingdom launched at $70, but it didn't take too long for it to come down to the $60 price tag for you to be able to find it on sales.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like
my guess is the same thing is going to happen, where they might launch it at $80 just to try to sell out of the limited edition Mario Kart World like bundled.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they do that, they'll either drop the price down $10 to make it 70 within line with everything else. They could mark it down right off because it just says MSRP. So technically, it could be different. But that's what people are saying is, for an $80 game at launch, that's too much.
That is a lot. I mean, at least it's
that is a lot.
At least it's Mario Kart, so it's a game that like you can almost justify the price because it's Mario Kart. Like it's a good game. It's going to sell well. But I also don't like that because if
at the same time, having your games that are going to sell well, if you just put them $5 cheaper than the other games, you're going to end up getting so many more people who are actually buying it.
True.
That's why I actually say it kind of doesn't make sense for them to do that because it is the big title that everyone's going to want. It's not like it's Metroid Prime, which is going to be a specific groups of people only. And I'm really glad it's not Pokemon because people would be upset about that.
Yeah. So I kind of wonder, maybe I should get the bundle and then just buy a physical copy later.
That's not a bad idea. There's that option. There's maybe in a day or two they'll fix it and it'll actually be the $70 price tag.
Yeah, but if I'm buying the Switch 2, let's just say I am able to get it on launch, I'm going to be buying Mario Kart on launch.
Yeah, I already. Well, I'll let you know this. I prefer if you cut it out, just this information will be available online, so you can include it. Pre-orders at stores begin as early as next Wednesday. So.
Okay, so they're not available to pre-order yet.
No, next Wednesday is what a certain blue and yellow. No, not blue and yellow. What are they?
What?
Best Buy.
Oh, okay. So Best Buy says next Wednesday. What about like GameStop, Walmart, all those others?
I got the notification from Best Buy. I haven't checked anywhere else. So.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind then.
Let me see if I can.
I mean, I've got a Best Buy close to me, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me see if it has anything on GameStop. If I search up Nintendo Switch 2, it just says pre-order not available yet.
Okay.
Pre-orders will officially open April 9th, which is next Wednesday. So I'm assuming it's next Wednesday for everywhere then.
That was my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is going to be next Wednesday. So it's all right. Well, that's an easy thing for me to remember. Okay.
The problem is that the one from Nintendo doesn't open until April. Or not April. May, like 14th or something.
Ooh, so yeah, a full month at least.
Yeah, so it's like a full month after pre-orders open elsewhere. And so I'm like, do I go and put the minimum down until I can be like, all right, hold off to see,
Good question.
you
Yeah.
know, I might see about doing that next Wednesday, but
Yeah.
I have to see what the minimum down is. So I also got to see where I feel comfortable purchasing from. So
That's a good point too.
because I don't buy anything GameStop anymore. So
The GameStop that's close to me, I like them. I like the employees there, and they know me. So there's times where they cut me some slack because I'm in there so often. They're like, "Oh, hey," like they know my name and everything. So um,
that's actually a good question. I'm gonna have to see. I'm also checking if a certain other store would have it.
mm-hmm.
So I've been told that they do pre-orders through their app instead, and if that's the case, if I can, do a pre-order through the app and pay partial down from the comfort of my home,
Mm-hmm. That
all the better, right?
okay. I know what you're talking about, and I don't know why I didn't think of them. Okay. Man, this is big. This is this is big stuff. I'm actually kind of nervous because like but it's also like half excited, but also half like, is this going to be like Switch One where thanks to you I was able to get it on launch, or is this going to be like Wii where I won't be able to get it for a year and a half? So
I got the Wii U on launch. I got the Switch on launch. I picked up
yeah, I got.
some of these prices.
Oh yeah.
So I pulled up the price tags for things. Um, the Nintendo 2, the Switch 2 camera is $50.
Okay.
The Pro controller is $80. The
Okay.
charging grip, so the grip with a charger port on it, is $35.
Okay,
The
that's not bad.
controller, Joy-Con controller set, so left and right Joy-Con, is $90.
Ooh, that's pricey.
Carrying case and screen protectors, there's a couple things like that.
Mm-hmm.
The Joy-Con wheel set, don't care. There's a strap.
Huh.
Why do you need a Joy-Con strap? Like I get it, but I don't get it.
Well, I mean the Joy-Con one, they came with straps. That's kind of weird that that's a separate thing.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's replacement straps.
Oh, okay.
Because they did sell them separately for the first one as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep. Let me see if I had any other notes written down. They have a list of games with free updates, and they have the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are both free with the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack membership.
Okay.
The upgrade packs. So I will be getting access to those since I already own the expansion pack membership.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as it goes, they had a list of games that are getting updates for free. So ARMS, Captain Toad, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, Clubhouse Games, Link's Awakening, Echoes of Wisdom, Game Builder Garage, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, and Big Brain Academy of Brain vs. Brain. Those are all getting free Nintendo Switch 2 performance upgrades.
Oh, that's nice because some of those games really need it. Like Scarlet and Violet, they really needed that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just how much Mario Odyssey already ran kind of decently well on Switch 1.
So,
the
but
main
then
thing is just loading times weren't great.
Yeah.
But
then
so loading time improvements on that game would be amazing.
But then that comes back to my next question of, let's just say you're playing Pokemon Scarlet on your Switch 2 and you're transferring your data to the Switch 2 so that way you're continuing where you left off. And let's just say that, okay, well, I need to go back to the Switch 1 for some reason. Can I transfer that data back? Again, that is my biggest question with this whole transfer thing is, can you transfer the data? I understand Switch 2 games you can't play on Switch 1. I get all that, but a Switch 1 game, that you transfer to Switch 2, can you switch like? I don't know. I doubt it because it seems to always be a thing. Like I know that in the Pokemon games, you transfer a Pokemon to a newer thing, and even if you don't teach it any new attacks or it has a new ability or whatever, it is stuck in that new game. So like, it makes me wonder like, well, what if your data is stuck in the new game too? But I don't know.
I mean, considering your save data is stored online, because there is the cloud backup of your save data.
True.
Between that and the fact that you can, there's the virtual game cards, and it was talking about lending the game to the other system.
That's true, yeah.
My big question is, what happens if you buy, let's say, for example, you go out and you buy Jamboree Physical Edition with the Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Does that still work in the Switch 1 and just not have the upgrade? Or does your copy suddenly become a Switch 2 only edition?
Yeah.
And for me, if I transfer my copy over to a Switch 2 and then buy the DLC or edition upgrade thing, does that lock it to that console, or can I transfer just the base portion, Switch 1 edition back to my Switch 1?
Yeah, those are good questions. Yeah.
Those are the big questions that we won't know.
Yeah, that's definitely things that we'll need to look out for in the future. Maybe some of the viewers out there, if you guys have comments, let us know. Yeah.
Or if you found a website, something that says it, an interview, developer, the interview with the developer, if that says it, because I haven't looked at that.
Yeah, definitely share all that in the comments below. And also, what games are you guys excited for? Share in the comments below. Are you guys excited for Mario Kart? Or are you excited for the new Donkey Kong game? Or the new Souls-looking game? Yeah, post all that in the comments below. I want to hear what all you guys have to say. Yeah. Oh, this is big. But also, I mean, I don't know how close we are to the end of this, but I do want to make sure I do the all the shameless plugs.
That was the end.
That is the end? Okay,
that
cool.
Was the end.
Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was literally just talking about, that was the end of the broadcast. If we look, we literally stopped here on
the
screen, and then it just talks about Treehouse. There, that's the actual end.
Okay.
Treehouse Live is then,
so,
the next 2 days.
So what is...
They'll go over specific editions.
Okay. I probably won't react to those. I'll probably just watch those on my own because it's just going over a couple of the games in a little bit more detail. Or
yeah, they'll typically play a bit of it and be like, oh, hey, here's what you can expect from this game. And it's typically very minor things in addition to it. It's just a lot more of like, here you can actually see some of the menus. And
oh, okay. Yeah, that might be something I would just probably watch like while I'm working or something. Not really something to react to. This is obviously the big thing I wanted to react to. Yeah.
Yep, I'll probably see the Mario Kart one, and I'll let you know if there's anything important or interesting in it.
I mean, I'll still probably watch it because that one is one of the ones I'm like really excited about. So I'll probably check that one out just because I want to see more of the world because I'm intrigued by that one. But anyway, yeah, that concludes this video, guys. So like I said, post all that in the comments below, what you're excited to see, and any theories that you have or games that you hope would come on the Switch 2, all that. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified for when another video comes out. I have no idea what it's going to be, but you guys will if you're subscribed. And, well, I seem to have lost a subscriber because I was at 4 subscribers away from 300, and now I'm 5 away from 300. So I just need 5 people, is all I need to hit 300. So, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I also have a Facebook page. You can follow me on Facebook where I post these videos on there. Just another way to interact with you guys if you don't want to interact on YouTube for some reason. I also have an Instagram that I forget I have until I advertise it, so follow me on there and I'll post something cool on there eventually. But most importantly is the Discord server where you can hang out with me, you can hang out with Kaj, you can hang out with Phoenix, Fruit, and everybody else in our small little community where we talk about pretty much everything nerd related, video games, anime, Pokemon, post memes, talk about nostalgia. It's a lot of great fun. And all you gotta do is just say, I want to join your Discord, and I'll send you an invite, and you can join our community of nerds where we have fun, hang out, nerd out, as I always say. But I guess that is everything. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the
Yeah, I
rest
was
of
gonna
your
say,
day.
other than that, they can catch me on.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
also live stream occasionally, which
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
catch me there.
Yeah. Plug in
There's
Kaj.
notifications in the Discord, so if you join that, you can also get notifications about when I go live. So
Exactly. Kaj likes to go live most Tuesdays. So that's a great time Tuesday evenings to join him. And what game are you playing right now?
quite a few.
Okay.
Stardew, Satisfactory. There's going to be a Phasmophobia update, so
Ooh, okay.
we're going to be back into that.
So yeah, if some of that interests you, join Kaj on Tuesday nights, and it'll be a good time. All right, goodbye, everybody. Have a good day.
Catch you next time.
Goodbye.